As we drew in the floor containers for this project, we noted earlier that we had rim that was being added in along with those containers. Here, if we zoom in closer, you can tell that there is rim along the edges of these floor containers here. One of the advantages of drawing rim with the container is that that rim material cuts back the joists to the proper length so that you're not sending extra joist material when it's not really needed. Over in our takeoff items list, you can see we have a rim item, but it has no product assigned. So we can right click, go to the product and choose more products and pick a Versa rim product, tab, and click OK. And when we do that, the product is assigned, and once again, because our default pack is assigned, it's been assigned to the second floor framing, and it's in our list. But like with joists, there are times where you need to make adjustments to the rim that's been included with the container. This can be done at two different levels, the container as a whole or a specific edge. Here with this container, as we look at it, we don't need any rim around almost all of the container. So we'll right click on it, and you can see in the context menu that here are all these things that relate to the edge of the container as a whole. Since we don't want edge around this container generally, we'll choose Edge Remove. And the edge of rim gets removed from all sides of the container. However, we can manage things for a specific edge. We'll select this container and come to the edge and right click on the edge, and notice that the top of the menu says the container section edge, not just the container. And we'll choose to add that edge back in. And when we do, that piece of rim is added in at just that edge location. But notice over in the takeoff items list that this rim does not have any product assigned to it yet. And really, we just want it to be a part of the collection of rim that we've already have. So we'll take advantage of a feature that's not unique just to rim, but can be used for many things. We'll select the rim that we want to move in to our other collection of rim, and then we'll right click on the rim that already exists and choose Move Selection here. When we make this selection, the RM2 will be moved into the RM1 material. So we'll make this selection and click it, and as we do, those two line items are collapsed into the one RM1 item, and over in the digitizer, that RM2 became an RM1, matching that material, and our list has been updated accordingly with the right amount of material. We can also edit a specific edge by removing one. Here in this container, we don't really need this RM1 material, so we can just press delete after we select it and the edge goes away. And once again, our list is updated as a result. There are times when you need to be able to draw in a couple of pieces of rim that are outside of a container. So here we click the segment line and draw in a couple of pieces of rim where they're needed in the project. After we finish, you can see over in the takeoff items list that where it says LF segments is where these items have shown up. So once again, we could right click on them and assign them to an application and a product, or once again we could leverage that feature of Move Selection here. We'll click the item in the takeoff items list so it's selected, those LF segments, and then we'll right click on the rim where we want it to be a part of and choose Move Selection here. Those two items have now been joined together in the takeoff items list, and over in the digitizer, the pink lines that used to be LF segments have now received the brown color and the RM1 since they're part of the rim collection. So use container edges and segment lines to manage your rim to meet your project specific needs.